Town Christmas Parade presented by the Rock Shop. I'm your host, Stephen Temple, alongside Brian Good. Brian, it's good to have you here with me this evening.
Hey, thanks, Steve. Last year we had an excellent Christmas parade, and this year it's even better. This year the Christmas parade participants have lined up at the city parking lot, and they'll be coming out at 21st Street, coming down Cumberland Avenue, and going to 17th Street.
Brian, we'd also want to thank Quality Towing for providing us their stage here this evening. We want to thank our volunteers from Drug Court who are carrying the sponsor banners and helping direct the parade down the road. And this year, the Christmas parade participants will compete for a chance to win a $1,000 grand prize on the parade entry and $500 for second place. But before we get things started, let's take time to thank our sponsors for making this happen. Our presenting sponsor is the Rock Shop, the largest hardscape supplier in the tri-state area. They offer a wide variety of landscaping rock, gravel, mulch of any shape, size, or color, ranging from large boulders to pea gravel. They're located down Highway 63 in Speedwell, Tennessee, and they're open year-round, delivering to the tri-state area. Call them for your decorative landscaping needs at 423-441-0584.
And Steve, this year our naming sponsor is Kidability's Pediatric Therapy Center. With over 30 years of combined experience, their team of therapists work to provide comprehensive services to ensure your child's total development. Whether your child needs one therapy service or multiple, the staff at Kidabilities will develop a personalized plan of care to help your child achieve their maximum potential. And Steve, we're able to be joined by the staff at Kidabilities. We have Sarah and we have Lee. And guys, could you tell us a little bit about Kidabilities?
As you said, Kidabilities provides occupational and speech therapy services for children birth to age 16. We specialize in a variety of areas and try to help every child meet their full potential.
We would like for you all to join us and stay tuned for the Kidabilities Christmas Parade.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming down, seeing us, and thank you for being a sponsor of this year's Christmas Parade. We appreciate you guys and all that you do to help our children. We also want to say thank you to Mountain Tarp. It's your supplier for reliable tarp systems, parts, and tarps for all your needs. Since 1987, Mountain Tarp has been serving the tri-state area.
Turnkey Realty, dedicated to helping you sell your current home or helping you buy your dream house. Brokers Don Reisner and Beth Combs have years of experience, licensed in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia. Give Turnkey Realty a call or visit their Facebook page. Your key to world-class residential and commercial sales.
The Middlesboro Housing Authority, serving the citizens of Middlesboro by providing affordable, quality housing for low and moderate income families throughout our community.
Small Wonders Child Development Center, providing child care to tri-state families since 2010.
Community Trust Bank. It's a busy time for all, but they want to thank all their customers for your patronage throughout the years.
Cumberland Ford Motors, your local Ford dealer.
Smithfield, bacon, ham, sausage, and more. Discover delicious varieties of products. Everything is better with meat. Smithfield Foods. Good food responsibly.
Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College, a part of this area for over 60 years.
SRK, currently hiring full-time production associates starting at $16.50 per hour. Visit them at the break room at Tazewell Wednesday for on-site interviews.
Hearthside Bank, steeped in tradition and community involvement. They are proud to be your hometown bank and are grateful of the year they've had, all because of you.
Emery's Exterminating. For over 40 years, Emery Exterminating has provided pest control to the tri-state area.
The Kentucky Utilities Company, your power source, is proud to help sponsor this year's parade. The KU is committed to providing the best customer support and most reliable power service to all of southeastern Kentucky.
Kaywood Funeral Home, creating funeral ceremonies as unique as life itself.
And we want to thank Shades Cafe, Matt Turpin, and Bill Hayes.
Brian, let's get things started with some lights and sirens. Leading the parade tonight will be the City of Middlesboro Fire Department and Ambulance Service. As we wait for them to come, Brian, it was a little cool out. the air starting to come down a little bit and getting a little cool, but it's a nice night for a parade. We haven't had a night parade as long as I can remember. I love going to the parades, and I can't think of anything, having one growing up all this time, and, but this is something unique here for Middlesboro, having a night parade, get to see everything lit up, festive and everything. Got all the vendors up and down the road selling different things, hot fudge cake, everything going on here. And what a great night for a parade here in downtown Middlesboro.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I think that instead of having like a noon parade versus a 6 p.m. parade, I think it's a much better atmosphere. Just like football, we know that. We do football games for 106.3, and a night game is much better than a Saturday afternoon game.
Absolutely.
The ambiance is better, everything is just better. You got a much better atmosphere.
Guys, one thing for you to know that's standing around here, you're in an area here where filming is taking place. If you do not wish to appear in the background shots, please avoid the area here at the Fountain Square. Your appearance in this area will constitute your irrevocable consent to being filmed and the use of such film in any and all perpetuity. By attending this event, you grant your consent. As we are waiting on the first, which will be Middlesboro Fire Department. Also, we're having a flyby. Air Evac is going to start off the parade here tonight with a flyby. So if you'll look to the skies, ladies and gentlemen, as you're surrounded, here comes Air Evac. And we're thankful for Air Evac and the ability to have them here local in times of major health crisis. Every minute does count, and having that local here at Middlesboro is a major, major accomplishment for our city. We've got all kinds of floats, ladies and gentlemen, coming down. We've got some floats, Brian, that are lined up, that are competing tonight for a prize, and they're going to be judged on different criteria, and we've got all kinds of different areas and things that's going on with them, and we just going to see these floats and how they line up and see who the big winner is going to be.
And that big winner, Steve, tonight, the grand champion, going to bring home $1,000. Second place, not too shabby, going to take home $500.
$500. Hey, give me a first or second place. I'm happy getting out of here, putting in some time, getting a nice float set up, competing in this parade tonight. Once again, this is Middlesboro Christmas Parade here in Middlesboro 2022, guys. As the helicopter is circling around. Anybody see the helicopter? I can hear it. Can you see it? Give them a big wave if you see it. As it passes by.
Stephen, what's your biggest Middlesboro Christmas parade memory?
I don't know if I've got a big one, but I just remember how last year I was just so impressed with the changes, and and this last year was the first time that I can remember the parade coming from this direction, heading from west to east, and all growing up it seemed like it always started down around the football field and it went all the way to 24th Street, and then last year as we got out we began to see performances here at Fountain Square, got to the parade going in a different direction, and just seeing so many people coming out last year was such an enthusiastic opportunity to see all that's on display in your community. And I mean, it's just a neat thing, as you can hear now coming in the background, the sirens, and you can see the lights begin to flash from Middlesboro Fire Department. Been fortunate, Brian, over the last couple of years getting new equipment taking place here for the fire and ambulance for their response. As this Middlesboro Fire Department, it is ran under the direction of Interim Chief Nick Miracle. The vehicles they are driving today are some of their newest equipment, as we just talked about. These were purchased with a grant that the city acquired this year. The newest fire truck is for holding and pumping water directly from the truck. They respond to about 4,000 ambulance calls and 500 fire calls each year. Ladies and gentlemen, Middlesboro Fire Department.
It's a lot of calls right there, Steve. 4,000 ambulance calls, 500 fire calls. You wouldn't, in a small town, you wouldn't know they do that kind of numbers, but that's putting them up.
And we're thankful to have such here in the city of Middlesboro. So I still see air evacs circling around. They may be waiting to make sure I get down from
That's
here.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just waiting until you fall off this stage is what they're doing.
So they can rescue me. Shout out to Travis Moody and his crew putting on, getting all this organized and
Lot of
together.
work.
A lot of work, a lot of unseen work that they have done. As now we begin to see our parade beginning to come down Cumberland Avenue.
And now we have the Middlesboro High School Jacket Battalion Color Guard. This is the 29th year the MHS Color Guard has led the Christmas parade. This year's Color Guard is cadet and alumni led. We currently have 3 cadets and 2 recent graduates that have continued their careers in the Kentucky Army National Guard. The Color Guard is under the direction of Sergeant Major retired Chris Jackson. Your Middlesboro High School Jacket Battalion Color Guard.
And following up with them, Brian, coming behind is also the Middlesboro Junior ROTC, the United States Army Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, also known as JROTC, came into being with the passage of the National Defense Act of 1916. The JROTC emphasizes the study of ethics, citizenship, communications, leadership, life skills, and other subjects designed to prepare young men and women to take their place in adult society. From a modest beginning of 6 units in 1916, JROTC has expanded to 1,645 schools today and to every state in the nation and American schools overseas.
Your MHS Jacket Battalion Drill Team. The drill team this year is all cadet-led under the direction of Captain Retired Mike Spradlin.
And Brian, as we look at them as they go by here, I believe I was in one of the very first ROTC classes at Middlesboro High School. Happened my senior year. That was with Coach Jones First Sergeant Jones came in, and he started that my senior year of high school.
Very good program. Coach Jones, First Sergeant Jones,
Yes.
he came in. He's been there since '93. Recently left, but done a great job of building that program up. And Coach Mike Spradlin, he's also done a great job as well.
And as we have the Grand Marshal number 1, this is Cat in the Hat. Here's one of the Grand Marshals. The Middlesboro Housing Authority is sponsoring the Cat in the Hat with Thing 1 and Thing 2. The Cat in the Hat is a children's book written by Dr. Seuss that features a tall cat who wears a red and white striped top hat and a red bow tie. The cat shows up at the house of Sally and her brother when their mother is away. Despite the objections of the children's fish, the cat shows the children a few of his tricks in an attempt to entertain them. In the process, he and his companions, Thing 1 and Thing 2, wreck the house. As the children become more alarmed, the cat produces a machine that he uses to clean everything up and disappears just before the mother comes home. They are riding in the back of a 1950 Ford F1 Rat Rod. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cat in the Hat, Middlesboro Housing Authority.
Up next, we have the Middlesboro Police Department. The Middlesboro Police Department is under the direction of Chief Michael Orr. In the 2 lead cars are Lieutenants Floyd Patterson and Clay Hurd. Our officers not only protect and serve, they work hard in our community with alcohol education through programs such as Fatal Vision and Ghost Out. The police department has a new mascot, and his name is Roscoe. Ladies and gentlemen, the Middlesboro Police Department.
If you haven't seen Roscoe, go down. You can look it up on their Facebook. You can see their new dog. Brian, as we got a little pause there, we want to say again thank you to our sponsors. We say thank you to the presenting sponsor, the Rock Shop. We say thank you to our naming sponsor, Kid Abilities. Our Santa sponsor tonight is presented by Mountain Tarp. Our Grand Marshal sponsor is Turnkey Realty. Grand Marshal sponsor, Middlesboro Housing Authority. Performance sponsor, Smithfield. Performance sponsor, Small Wonders. Performance sponsors, Cumberland Ford Motors, and we'll get to some of the other ones here in just a moment. As coming up here is our next entry, float. This is Kid Abilities Pediatric Therapy Center presents The Grinch Returns Christmas. After the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day, he has decided to return Hoosboro Christmas. You see the Grinch and his sidekick Max steering the reins with a sleigh full of all things Christmas. Max is taking a seat beside his master as the weight of the sleigh is propelling them toward Hoosboro. It looks like some of the presents, candy and decorations may have spilled from the bag as you see some of the kids out trying to grab. It appears the Grinch is even returning the famous roast beef. Ladies and gentlemen, Kid Abilities, The Grinch Returns Christmas.
Up next, we have the Bell County Volunteer Fire Department. The Bell County Volunteer Fire Department was founded in 1979 and is dedicated to the fire protection of Bell County residents. They also respond to vehicle accidents and offer mutual aid assistance for other first responders in the area. To become a volunteer, simply call 606-302-0417 or message them on their Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell County Volunteer Fire Department.
Yeah, we're very thankful for each and every one of these guys. That, Brian, it means a lot when a man will go out and put his own money in his own vehicle to come and try to help you.
Yeah, that's dedication.
That's dedication. They don't get paid at all. Everything is by donation, and these guys and gals give of their time freely to help you and assist you. We appreciate the Volunteer Fire Department of Bell County. Awful good-looking trucks they've got as well as they come by. And pulling in now to the hot zone here is Middlesboro Housing Authority. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro is the home to 500 families in Middlesboro, providing affordable, safe, income-based apartments for local families. Executive Director Randy Earl welcomes you as a neighbor. Merry Christmas from the Housing Authority of Middlesboro, changing the perception of public housing, equal housing opportunity. Board of Commissioners, Nina Shoemaker, Chairperson, Jack Lewis, David Earl, Clarence Urey, and Rick Nelson. Riding on the back of the truck are Nina Shoemaker, Jessica Bayless, Henry Cameron, and Miles Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, Middlesboro Housing Authority.
Up next, we have the Middlesboro High School Band. Our first performance sponsor is Small Wonders. They're sponsoring the Middlesboro High School Band performance. Here, the Middlesboro High School Marching Band, which consists of 7th through 12th grade. They are under the direction of Suzanne Lee. They're performing Jingle Bells.
Middlesboro High School Band. I tell you what was neat, Brian. You was there that night when Middlesboro and Pineville played in football. They had the alumni band come together. That was a neat experience.
Yeah, it was very cool. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Middlesboro High School Band.
And next up is Arivac Life Team flight crew members and their children riding in the back of the truck as they throw out candy. These are the crews covering your local area in case of an emergency. Air Med Care Network membership provides financial protection for emergency air medical transport. Membership benefits include no out-of-pocket costs, household coverage, teledoc access, and coast-to-coast protection. Contact your local membership sales manager for more information.
Up next, we have the Kentucky State Police. Kentucky State Police Post 10 serving Bell, Harlan, and Knox counties. In 1948, the Kentucky General Assembly enacted the Kentucky State Police, making Kentucky the 38th state to create a force whose jurisdiction extends throughout the state. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kentucky State Police.
And I like the new vehicles this KSP has. Nice.
Sharp.
I think they won a big award for one here not long ago. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Pinnacle Church, as they will present the Whosoevers. They say they invite you to join them on Sundays at 11 a.m. They're located at 1701 North 25th Street out by Jim Brown. They wish everyone many blessings this Christmas season, and Pastor is out here with them as well, a lot of the church family, and we say thank you to Pinnacle Church. Go visit them Sunday at 11 o'clock out by Jim Brown for service.
Up next, we have Cumberland Ford Motors. Here's a 2022 F-150 Ford Raptor from Cumberland Ford. Cumberland Ford Motors is your local Ford dealer. They welcome you to come see them for all your vehicle needs, where we believe that familiar faces always make a difference. They hope to see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Cumberland Ford.
And I like the inflatable snowman in the back seat and Grinch in the bed. It's a good-looking truck.
Sharp. Very sharp.
And next up is Miss Daniel Boone, baby Miss Daniel Boone. This is Manuel Parton, 14-month-old daughter of Natasha and Michael Bradford. She is the baby Miss Daniel Boone 2022. She loves learning new things, dancing, and competing in pageants. Look how beautiful this baby is. Looks like she's taking it all in with a nap. Ladies and gentlemen, baby Miss Daniel Boone, that is Manuel Parton.
Up next, we have Coldwell Banker Bishaya Realty. Coldwell Banker Bishaya Realty and Auction Company has been a name people have trusted in the tri-state area for 2 generations. Coldwell Banker agents have been dedicated to the love of people and home since 1906. At Coldwell Banker, the goal is for every single client to love their home. Your home is more than a financial asset. It's the setting of many of life's best moments and memories. Thinking about selling your home? Whether it's Kentucky, Tennessee, or Virginia, Kevin and his agents can assist you. With over 40 years' experience, Coldwell Banker, Bishaya Realty, and Auction Company is still guiding you home. Ladies and gentlemen, Bishaya Realty, Coldwell Banker.
And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Middlesboro Police Department K-9 units. K-9 Sergeant Harvey Johnson with K-9 Atlas and K-9 Sergeant Nick Capps with K-9 Rahab. Atlas is a 5-year-old Belgian Malinois. Rahab is a 5.5-year-old Dutch Shepherd. Both are dual-purpose trained canines, trained to detect 6 narcotics along with tracking. Behind them is one of Middlesboro's Police Department golf carts. Driving the Cops for Kids golf cart is T.J. Patterson. This program is headed up by Sergeant Harvey Johnson. The program benefits kids kindergarten through 4th grade from Middlesboro Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, big cheer for K-9s, Atlas and Rahab.
And one of our last-minute entries is this 2013 Ford Mustang driven by Wesley Wilder.
Keep your children, ladies and gentlemen, outside of the caution tape unless all vehicles are stopped, and Mr. Eric Johnson out there with a stop sign allows you to come out. And let's welcome in Little Miss Kentucky Princess. This is Emerson Daily Hour. She is Little Miss Kentucky Princess. She's 6 years old and attends Middlesboro Elementary School in the 1st grade. Emerson was named Little Miss Kentucky Princess at the 2022 Kentucky State Pageant and has qualified for nationals. She will be participating in the upcoming Vet Serving Vets Miss America Winter Pageant in January. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson Daily Hour.
Up next, we have Smart Start. Smart Start Early Learning Academy presents Hoosboro Christmas celebration. It looks like the Grinch and Max have successfully returned Christmas to the Who's, and they are now celebrating Christmas Day. Present at the celebration are the mayor of Hoosboro, Cindy Lou, and even Martha May. And look, the Grinch himself has decided to join in the festivities. It looks like the Who children have received their presents, and the annual Christmas feast has been saved. Ladies and gentlemen, smart start.
I see Cindy Lou Who waving there in the middle. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Emery Exterminating. Emery Exterminating, helping to keep the bugs and critters out of Hoosboro. Represented in this year's parade by Otis and Charlotte Emery, riding in their stylish golf cart decorated with lights and a Christmas wreath. Following behind them is two Emery Exterminating service vehicles lit up in festive decor, being driven by two service technicians to ensure no bugs or critters invade the parade. Emery Exterminating, proud to be a sponsor of this year's parade. Ladies and gentlemen, Emery's Exterminating.
Up next, we have New Heights Church. Here's a festive float showing a bright inside look into Whoville, featuring many members, big and small, from New Heights Church of Middlesboro. They would like to welcome you to their Who-tastic church, where pastors Mark Elkins and Jonathan Neely look forward to seeing new faces and getting to know people of the community. New Heights Church is home to the Hope Room, where a hot meal and warm clothes are given out throughout the week. Ladies and gentlemen, New Heights Church.
And we appreciate all that New Heights does for the community. Coming up next, following New Heights, is the Harrogate Fire Department. Harrogate Volunteer Fire Department is led by Chief Justin Cupp. They have with them a ladder truck and engine truck driven by Captain Nathaniel Red Vanderstarp and Captain Donnie Miracle. Riding on the trucks are Bethany Barnett and Matthew Pierce and Connie Miracle. The Harrogate Fire Department, ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Up next, we have Old Yellow Creek Church. Old Yellow Creek Church wants to bring joy to our community and promote community involvement in our teenagers. Join Old Yellow Creek Church on Sunday starting at 9:45 for Sunday school, followed by morning worship services at 11. Sunday night services start at 6 and 6:30 on Wednesdays. You can find out more at www.oycchurch.com.
And Old Yellow Creek Baptist Church pastor is Jeff Green. Go out and see them guys when you have an opportunity. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Middlesboro Little Jackets Dance Team. Our sponsor is Smithfield. They're sponsoring the Middlesboro Little Jackets Dance Team. Smithfield. Bacon, ham, sausage, and more. Discover delicious varieties of products. Everything is better with meat. Smithfield Foods. Good food, responsibility. This is the Middlesboro Little Jackets dance team. This is their first year having a dance team at Middlesboro Elementary School. The Little Jackets are led by coaches Soretta Epperson, Casey Hooks, and Libby Golden. Ladies and gentlemen, the Middlesboro Little Jackets dance team.
Up next, we have Wilson Auto Parts. Don't let car troubles keep you from catching the Grinch if he's making off with your presents. With 4 generations of Wilsons aboard, this entry shows the Who's of Hoosboro racing down to Wilson Auto Parts for all their automotive supply needs, just in case the Grinch gets any ideas. Wilson Auto Parts is a 3rd-generation locally owned business and proud supporter of the Middlesboro community since 1987. Stop by and see stop by and see new and familiar faces and shop local for all your automotive needs.
And following behind is Crater of Hope. Their mission is to help students with drug prevention. They assist with finding people in active addiction, a recovery center, by partnering with Operation Unite to assist them in getting a $1,000 voucher to pay for extended services. They also support them with aftercare services such as NA meetings and finding sponsors. Prevention, recovery, and aftercare are their 3 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Crater of Hope float.
We now have Middlesboro Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Middlesboro Coca-Cola was founded in 1904 by Richard Morehouseberry in the back of a candy store. Richard used a foot pedal bottling machine, which is currently displayed in their lobby. Middlesboro Coca-Cola is a 5th-generation bottler that has provided products to their consumers for over 110 years. They value their communities by supporting charities, schools, clubs, and athletics, and hope to do so more for so many more years to come.
And coming up now is Flat Hollow Marina and Resort. Flat Hollow is a family-friendly marina on North Lake that provides lodging, entertainment, and boat rentals. They have a restaurant, a bar for everyone to enjoy. It's a fun place to work, so if you're looking for a summer job, be sure to check out Flat Hollow Marina and Resort. Ladies and gentlemen, Flat Hollow Marina and Resort. Merry Christmas. Who all has enjoyed so far? Everybody enjoyed it so far?
Up next is Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. Founded in 1960, Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College has been a part of this area for over 60 years. It is much more than buildings and programs. It's a community where students find confidence, collaboration, compassion, and success. Today, you can see where the college recruiters and their student government association joining us to help wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Miller's Chapel Baptist Church. It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. It came in a manger, all swaddled in rags. The title of this float is The Gift. Veronica Moyers and everyone at Miller's Chapel Baptist Church has worked hard on this Christmas float. Ladies and gentlemen, it is The Gift from Miller's Chapel Baptist Church.
We now have the Cumberland Gap High School Band. Here's our next performance sponsors banner from Community Trust Bank. They're sponsoring the Cumberland Gap High School Marching Band performance. The Cumberland Gap High School Marching Band, under the direction of Jelani Barnard, Assistant Director Emily Cook, Color Guard instructors Jenna Fusting and Emma Talley, and Majorette Coach Autumn Jackson. The band is made up from students from Cumberland Gap High School, H.Y. Livesey, and Powell Valley Middle School.
And they are playing Let It Snow. Let it snow, let it snow. job, Cumberland Gap. Next up, we have Johnson's Power Washing. This is Brent and Rebecca Johnson. Johnson's Power Washing has come up with this float. Johnson's Power Washing is located in Middlesboro for all of your power washing needs. You can contact them at 606-269-9798. This float features the Shawnee Baptist Youth Group with the theme, The Grinch Learns That Christmas Cannot Be Bought in a Store. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnson's Power Washing.
Up next, we have Miss Mammoth Cave. Here is Olivia Faith Johnson. She was crowned Miss Mammoth Cave Area's most outstanding teen. She will go on to compete in June against girls from all over Kentucky for the title of Miss Kentucky's Outstanding Teen. Olivia is a junior at Middlesboro High School. She is the daughter of Dan Johnson and Joey Goins. Her social impact initiative is Take Part in the Arts. She is also involved in community service through Safe Haven Baby Boxes. Miss Mammoth Cave Olivia Faith Johnson. Up next, we have Tim Short. Since 2013, Tim Short has been serving the community. They always try to give back whenever they can, which makes them very active in the community. Go by and see them for all of your car buying and service needs. Take a short drive for big savings at any of the Tim Short dealerships.
That's a nice Hummer.
Very nice.
And now we have vets serving vets. For God and country, for true patriotism, to assist all veterans and their dependents, and to advance the betterment of all veterans as best as they can. That is the mission of Vets Serving Vets. Here are Vets Serving Vets, beauty queens, starting with wee Miss Blakely Grace and little Miss Ansley Bennett. They're driven by Liam Reisner, a U.S. Marine veteran. And pulling up next is, it looks like Miss Vets Serving Vets, Jordan Ferguson, driven by Doug Bayless, U.S. Army veteran and commander of Vets Serving Vets. With him is also Miss Teen Vets Serving Vets, Addison Sproles. And coming up next here with Vets Serving Vets is Little Miss American winner Maddie Sizemore and preteen Miss Aubrey Middleton. As well as coming up is Miss American Winter Jessica Taylor, as she is being driven by Mike Allen, a U.S. Navy veteran. Little Miss Ansley Bennett, Little Miss Maddie Sizemore, wee Miss Blakely Grace, American winner Jessica Taylor. All of these Vets Serving Vets beauty queens. Thank you to Vets Serving Vets and what they do for our community's veterans. Little Miss, wee Miss Vets Serving Vets, Blakely Grace.
Up next is First Apostolic Church. What happens to the Carol of the Bells when the Grinch joins the First Apostolic Church Band? Kia Denny leads the FAC band. First Apostolic Church in Middlesboro is located at 4715 West Cumberland Avenue. Join them Sundays at 11 for Sunday school, followed by worship service at noon. Wednesday night Bible study is at 7. If you can't join them, you can watch them on Facebook at 12:15 on Sundays and 7:15 on Wednesdays. For questions or to arrange a ride for service, call Pastor Timothy Lindsay at 248-4424.
As the truck being driven there by our friend, old Scott. And our presenting sponsor, The Rock Shop, is riding in their very own delivery truck with a back filled with rock and a 7-foot metal Christmas tree with lights decorated along the side of the truck. This is the very same truck you'll see if you were to order any style decorative rock or mulch from the Rock Shop to have it delivered. The truck is being driven by owner Michael Lawson along with his family. They would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas this year. This is The Rock Shop.
Up next is the Cumberland Gap National Park Service, the first gateway to the West. Nearly 300,000 settlers came through the gap into Kentucky between 1775 and 1810. The park continues to attract adventurous people where they can explore over 85 miles of trails. These are the Cumberland Gap National Park Service Rangers. The Cumberland Gap law enforcement is tasked with protecting park resources for future generations. Officers are responsible for all enforcement on all public laws of 3 states as well as federal laws. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cumberland Gap National Park Service.
And guys, if you haven't been out and enjoyed all the land of the Cumberland Gap National Park, you need to. I enjoy all the views, the trails, the wildlife, getting out and seeing it all. And it's right here in our backyard. One of the most beautiful pieces of property anywhere in the United States is right here at Cumberland Gap National Park. And coming up now is Turnkey Realty. Brokers Don Reisner, Beth Combs, along with all of their realtors at Turnkey Realty are excited to be a part of this year's parade. Their float is decked out with a lighted sleigh and reindeer being pulled by Don Reisner herself in a super nice Jeep. The biggest surprise this year is the passenger. Look out, everyone. It's one of the Grand Marshals. It's the Grinch. He is tagged along with Turnkey Realty for his transportation for the parade. We'd like to thank Turnkey Realty for allowing the mean old Grinch to hitch a ride for all to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Turnkey Realty.
Up next is the Bell County Sheriff's Department. Serving and protecting our community, the Bell County Sheriff's Department is made up of deputies from all areas of the county. The department is under the leadership of Sheriff Mitchell Williams. They are on duty 24/7 and handling multiple calls daily and always willing to assist other law enforcement. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bell County Sheriff's Department.
Parents, make sure you keep a hand on your child when they're going out for candy. We don't want one of them to get hit. As now we have the Frakes Fire Department. As we have the rescue squad as well coming by. This Bell County Rescue Squad, formed in 1959. The Bell County Rescue Squad plays an important role in the safety of our community. The Rescue Squad is a 100% volunteer organization that responds to different types of emergency in our area. The Bell County Rescue Squad is a nonprofit organization that is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information or to donate, visit their website at www.bellcountyrescuesquad.com.
And we now have Mountain Tarp, and here comes Santa Claus with help from Mountain Tarp. Mountain Tarp, proven to perform at the highest standards for your peace of mind, is the mission of Mountain Tarp. Since 1987, Mountain Tarp has been helping out in the tri-state area. Mountain Tarp continues to raise the standard of tarpology to a new level. Let Mountain Tarp help you with what you may need. Ladies and gentlemen, Mountain Tarp.
And here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Cumberland Avenue. Hello, Santy. Ho, ho, ho. And following up, Santa Claus is yet another Bell County Rescue Squad vehicle. As you can see, they have all kinds of areas in which they can assist and help rescue. In this one, they're bringing out the tow behind the boat there, and it's got a Christmas tree in it. They can water rescue, mountain rescue, accidents, all areas, and we're thankful for Bell County Rescue Squad. All volunteers, ladies and gentlemen. If you can help, donate to them. Come out and become a member. Bell County Rescue Squad. Here for you and I, and anytime we need them. For more information, visit them at www.bellcountyrescuesquad.com.
See many a boat, Steve, but I don't know if I've ever seen one with a Christmas tree in it.
A little dinghy to come and rescue. That'll be it. As we say thank you to all of our sponsors, Brian. Presenting sponsor, The Rock Shop. We also want to say thank you to our naming sponsor, Kid Abilities. Santa sponsor is Mountain Tarp. Our Grand Marshal sponsor, Turnkey Realty. Grand Marshal sponsor, Middlesboro Housing Authority. Our performance sponsor, Smithfield. Performance sponsor, Small Wonders Child Development Center. And performance sponsor, Cumberland Ford Motors. Another performance sponsor, Community Trust Bank. Reindeer sponsor is SRK. Another reindeer sponsor is Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. Emery's Exterminating, Harside Bank, Kentucky Utilities. We say thank you to all of our sponsors. And, guys, we will be having a winner here in just a few minutes. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a tree lighting right here, the tree lighting. So make your way over for the Christmas tree lighting here. Also going to have stories that will be read here. And we thank you for coming to Hoosboro 2022 Middlesboro Christmas Parade. Brian, any final thoughts you got on what you saw?
Like it's a game. Any final thoughts? Oh, it was a fun time here tonight, Steve. Had a great time. A lot of hard work went
Absolutely.
into this. Planning went on months ago. So it was a really good parade here tonight. A lot of people put a lot of effort and work into making this go off. The kids, I'm sure, all up and down Cumberland Avenue have enjoyed it tonight. I've enjoyed it. I know you have. Yep. And I feel like it's Christmas. Let's go.
It's almost Christmas. I think we got 22 days until Santa stops. So make sure you're being good, for goodness sake. And speaking of some of the hardworking people, I see Sheila Durham down here. Travis has been running around. We thank Brian O'Brien coming out, Eric Johnson. And for me, it's Steve Temple signing off. I want to say thank you for Brian for being with us. Guys, you can go back and rewatch this on Facebook if you missed any part of it. But we thank you for being with us here. And thank you to the city of Middlesboro for all that they put on, all the hard work, all the street department getting the roads ready, police department, everything. We say thank you. And we appreciate it. We're going to say good night and God bless.